Welcome to 21 Days of EFT Challenge with Vinali Date. Day 18, Breaking the Cycle of Food Cravings. Welcome to this powerful tapping session designed to help you release emotional eating patterns. Many of us turn to food for comfort during moments of stress, sadness, or boredom. It's important not to criticize ourselves for this, but to understand the underlying emotions driving our behavior. Today, we will explore and gently dissolve these patterns, allowing you to reconnect with your body and find healthier ways to manage your emotions. Let's begin by tapping through the emotions tied to food and breaking the cycle of emotional eating. We have many valid reasons for binge eating and turning to food for comfort. The key is not to feel guilty about it. The key is to understand why we do it. Do you eat when you're bored? Do you eat to avoid doing something? Or do you eat to feel better when you're upset? Maybe certain foods reminds you of being loved and bring back the memories of happy times with family, like grandma's freshly made Indian dessert or your favorite ice cream. First, using a scale from 0 to 10, pick a number that matches how much of an emotional eater you believe you are, or how severe and frequent are the bouts of binge eating. 10 being the most intense. Remember, our goal is to tap until the number on your emotional eating scale drops to somewhere between 0 and 3. Even if you don't get to 0 today, the remaining emotional energy may resolve itself after a good night's sleep. Once you have your number, let's start tapping. Tapping on the karate chop point on the side of your hand and say the following out loud. Even though I am an emotional eater, I completely love and accept myself. Even though I've got my emotions wrapped up in food, and sometimes I eat uncontrollably, when emotions overwhelm me, I profoundly love and accept myself anyways. Even though I use food like a comfort blanket to cope with my feelings, I choose to relax and forgive myself. Take a deep breath and continue tapping around the face and body, starting with the point at the start of an eyebrow. As you type on the eyebrow point, I am an emotional eater. Tap on the side of the eyes. I use food to manage my emotions. Tap under the eyes. I use food to numb my emotions. Tap under the nose. I use food to evoke loving feelings. Tap under the chin. I use food to feel better. Tap on the collarbone. I use food to stop feeling for a while. Tap under the armpit. I use food to numb the pain. Tap on the top of your head. I use food to distract myself from what's really going on. Tap in between your eyebrows. I eat when I'm anxious. Tap on the side of the eyes. It soothes me. Tap under the eyes. It gives my mind and body something else to do. Tap under the nose. I feel peaceful while I eat. Tap on the chin. Sure, I feel terrible afterward. Tap on the collarbone. But for a while, I'm in my happy place. Tap under the armpit until the guilt and shame return. Tap on the top of the head. These cravings for food are so strong. Tap in between the eyebrows. I can't beat them. Tap at the side of the eyes. These cravings take over. Tap under the eyes. I become an eating automation. Tap under the nose. It's like I'm addicted to specific food like chocolate, sugar. Tap on the chin. Then, when I give in, I feel like a failure. Tap on the collarbone. Once I start, I just can't stop. Tap under the armpit. I go on a binge. Tap on the top of your head. My appetite for these food seems insatiable. Tap in between the eyebrow point. I'm ashamed of eating like this. Tap at the side of the eyes. So I hide it and eat in secret. Tap under the eyes, which makes me feel even more ashamed. Tap under the nose. I'm controlled by this food addiction. Tap on the chin. I can't imagine feeling neutral about these foods. Tap on the collarbone. I can't imagine being in control around these foods. Tap under the armpit. It makes me feel helpless. Tap on the top of the head. I feel trapped by these cravings. Pause for a moment, close your eyes and take a deep breath. Reflect on any feelings, memories, or emotions that arose during the tapping. If anything came up, feel free to tap further before continuing. As you tap in between your eyebrows, I have so many reasons for eating these foods. Tap on the side of the eyes. In the moment, they make me feel better. Tap under the eyes. But afterward, I feel guilty, regretful, and ashamed. Tap under the nose. I know there is something deeper going on. Tap on the chin. Emotional eating has underlying issues. Tap on the collarbone. What am I really hungry for? Tap under the armpit. What desires am I suppressing? Tap on the top of the head. What am I waiting for? Tap in between the eyebrows. What am I waiting for? Tap at the side of the eyes. I choose to understand what my emotional eating is masking. Tap under the eyes. As I get to the real issues, the food cravings will dissolve. Under the nose, I choose to believe my appetites can transform. Tap on the chin. I choose to face what's really going on. Tap on the collarbone. My body has reasons for craving these food. Tap under the armpit. My body has reasons for storing this excess weight. Tap on the top of the head. In some way, my body is protecting me. Tap in between the eyebrows. My body is keeping me safe. Tap at the side of the eyebrows, but I know I can be safe without the weight and food cravings. Tap under the eyes. Maybe my dieting efforts triggered my body's famine response. Tap under the nose. That could be why the cravings are so strong. Tap on the chin. If I focus on nourishing and healing my body, tap on the collarbone instead of depriving and starving it. Tap under the armpit. My body wouldn't need to switch on the cravings. Tap on the top of the head. I choose to believe I can heal my relationships with food. Tap at the eyebrow point. I know it's possible to live without emotional eating. Tap at the side of the eyes. I choose new, healthy ways to process my emotions. Tap under the eyes. I can let go of emotional eating. Tap under the nose. I can find freedom from food cravings. Tap on the chin. I choose to heal this part of myself. Tap on the collarbone. I choose to release the emotional ties to my food. Tap under the armpit. I deserve to feel healthy and balanced. Tap on the top of the head. I'm ready to live without using food to cope with my emotions. Pause for a moment, close your eyes, and take long, slow inhale and exhale. If you feel called to continue tapping positive statements, take some time to do that until you feel finished. A good sign of being finished is when you naturally want to take some extra breaths and if you yawn. When you're bringing the session to end, tap on the right edge of your fingernails of left hand one by one and say, as you tap on the thumbnail, there is a part of me that already knows how to live without being an emotional eater. Tap on the index finger. That part of me is informing the rest of me now. Tap on the middle finger. This information transfer is taking place. Tap on the ring finger with ease and grace. Tap on the little finger. This information transfer is now complete. Now, with your closed eyes, cross your hands over your chest and take a deep breath and say, transform. Imagine this new knowledge of living without emotional eating pouring into every cell of your body, visualizing your cells releasing old patterns and encoding new healthy choices into your DNA. Remember, you are no longer an emotional eater. Well done. Day 18 is complete. You can slowly open your eyes and go back to the number you had at the start and see it has shifted. If not, continue tapping on whatever came up for you. Repeat the script as often as needed, especially focusing on any memories, emotions, and aha moments, and I will see you on day 19.